In the headlines, the conference will head Vietnamese representative offices support on promoting economic diplomacy for national development in 2024. The working session with the French Development Agency on the implementation of the Cần Thơ River Embankment project responding to climate change in Cần Thơ City. The delegations of Cần Thơ City visited and offered congratulations at the Bishop's See of Xuyên and Giang province and some bishops' priests. Hello, and it's good to see you back here in this edition of Continuous and Top News today. On April 2nd evening, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính chaired a conference with heads of Vietnamese representative offices abroad on promoting economic diplomacy for national development in 2024. The conference was held online and offline at the government headquarters and overseas Vietnamese representative offices and people's committees of centrally-run provinces and cities. Along with focusing on discussing and evaluating the results of economic diplomacy over the past time, delegates analyzed and deeply assessed the shortcomings, limitations, and subjective causes, identify appropriate, feasible, and practical tasks and solutions, both immediate and long-term, to strengthen and create breakthroughs for the focus of economic diplomacy in the coming time, making economic diplomacy a basic and central task of foreign affairs, become an important driving force for national development. Concluding conference, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính pointed out major orientations for economic diplomacy in the coming time. In particular, it's necessary to well-organize external programs to bring economic content to continue to become a focus of external activities, promoting new growth, digital economy, green economy, circular economy, sharing economy, knowledge economy, create more favorable conditions for more than 6 million overseas Vietnamese to contribute to the development of the country, becoming an important subject in the implementation of economic diplomacy in the coming time. On April 3rd morning, Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Nguyễn Ngọc Hè had a working session with the French Development Agency, or AFD for short, on the implementation of the Cần Thơ River Embankment project responding to climate change in Cần Thơ City. The project is funded by the French Development Agency for a credit line that supports the city's climate resilient urban infrastructure. The project was implemented from 2012 to 2017, but due to problems in site clearance, reimbursement, and resettlement arrangement, the construction progress was more than 4 years behind the original plan. Currently, the project has ended. The construction units and the investor have completed over 90% of the total construction and installation value. Over 300 meters of package number 2 of Embankment Wall Ninh Street is not yet constructed. The embankment wall, road, and auxiliary items. For this package number 2, the city is drastically directing to complete with the city budget. Representatives of the French Development Agency highly appreciated the efforts of the city in urgently completing the project items and continue to consider to have investment in the near future. Vice Chairman Nguyễn Ngọc Hè thanked the delegation goodwill and discussed with the delegation the plan to complete the rest of the project, as well as the cooperation in investment in the fields of technology with climate change and the preparation for the event to celebrate 30 years of cooperation between Vietnam and the French Development Agency to be expectedly held in Cần Thơ. On the occasion of Easter of Catholic followers, the delegation of the Party Committee, People's Council, People's Committee, Vietnam Phát and French Committee of Cần Thơ City visited and offered congratulations at the Bishop's See of Xuyên and Giang province and some bishops and priests.
On behalf of the delegation, Secretary of Cần Thơ City Party Committee Nguyễn Văn Hiếu briefed on the social-economic development of the city, key works and projects under implementation. He wished all bishops and priests a warm and happy Easter season and hoped that bishops and priests would continue to accompany Cần Thơ City as well as An Giang province to promote the development of localities, contributing to building a more prosperous and stronger country, warmer and happier life. Bishop Trần Văn Toản, Bishop of Long Xuyên Diocese, thanked the leaders of Cần Thơ City for congratulations. sharing about the sacred significance of Easter in the lives of Catholics, promised to continue collaborating with the government under the leadership of the party to build a new, happier, more developed life. On the same day, Vice Chairwoman of the Cần Thơ City Vietnam Violent Front Committee Nguyễn Thúy Hằng, together with representatives of departments, units of Vĩnh Thạnh Suburban District came to celebrate Easter at An Bình Parish, Thành An Parishes, Vĩnh Thạnh Suburban District. Also on the occasion of Easter, leaders of the Vietnam Violent Front Committee of Cần Thơ City organized a delegation to visit and offer congratulations to the bishops of Cần Thơ, the representative board of Southern Protestantism and Thời Thành Parish. At the destinations, the delegation offered warm regards on health, wished the bishops, priests, pastors, Catholics, and Protestants a peaceful and joyful Easter, while acknowledging the contributions of Catholics and Protestants to the overall development of Cần Thơ City, wishing that bishops, priests, pastors, religious, and pastoral councils would continue to guide Catholics and Protestants to well implement the party's guidelines, policies, and laws of the state and accompany the city in implementing the targets in 2024.
The signing of the cooperation agreement between Public Security and Post Office of Cần Thơ City took place on April 3rd morning, with cooperation contents related to the implementation of administrative procedure reform. The content of the signing includes guides people to perform public services, online public services at post office service locations, coordinating receiving dossiers and returning results of administrative procedures to individuals and organizations in need through public postal services, coordinate and support each other in the implementation of the project on development of data application on population electronic identification and authentication for national digital transformation in the period of 2022-2025 with a vision to 2030. To well implement the contents of the cooperation agreement, Public Security proposed paying attention to deploying and providing equipment, instructional materials, panels, and posters for propaganda at 100% of post office locations, while arranging postal staff to guide people to perform public services online. On April 2nd afternoon, the Cultural and Social Chambers and the Cần Thơ City People's Council held a meeting to examine the submission and draft resolution expected to be submitted at the upcoming 14th session, thematic session of Cần Thơ City People's Council.
At the meeting, delegates discussed comments and agreed on keeping the same tuition fees for public preschool and general education institutions in the school year of 2023-2024 as stipulated in the government's decree number 97/2023 NDCP and resolution number 4/2021 NQ-HDND dated August 27, 2021 of the City People's Council. Head of the Social Cultural Chamber, Đinh Thị Minh Thư, asked the drafting units to receive the comments of the delegates, complete the content of the submission, and the draft resolution to submit at the upcoming 14th meeting of the City People's Council.
On April 2nd afternoon in Cần Thơ City, the Agriculture and Rural Development Ministry organized the conference on implementation of the plan to improve the capacity of partners and agricultural cooperatives to develop value chain links to implement the project Sustainable Development of 1 million hectares, specializing in high quality and low emission rice cultivation associated with green growth in the Mekong Delta until 2030. Deputy Minister of Agriculture and Rural Development Thanh chaired the conference.
According to the plan, the Department of Economic Cooperation will coordinate with relevant units to organize training for over 1 million people belonging to target groups. The units will coordinate in developing program frameworks and training materials for different subjects, organization of training of source trainers, organize propaganda workshops to mobilize people to join cooperatives, implement training courses, classes for project participants, coordinate with credit institutions in training and disseminating procedures for assessing loans and digital transformation applications to support capacity building.
That's it for this edition of Continues. If you want to watch again in its bulletin, please log on to our website, kenthotv.vn. And now thanks for being with us. Goodbye and see you next time.